BRB UK. Worse teeth, better accents.
Hello, and indeed, ahoy, hoy. Welcome one and all to episode 616 of BRB UK. I'm Dan, I'm one of your hosts. I hope, like me, you're on the home straight for Christmas, because it should be sometime just before Christmas when you're listening to this, unless something has gone terribly wrong with time and space. Could happen. It's on my Christmas list. Tim, hello. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing mighty fine. As it's Christmas, Dan, I'm wearing our most popular T-shirt of November 2024.
Beautiful.
Your face.
Is it that? But is that because the only T-shirt we sold in November 2024?
Maybe. I'm not sure. We might have sold another one.
Yeah, in honour of it being my face, I'm also wearing my face on my face. Not in like some kind of weird, like wearing someone's skin. It's actually my skin and my face, so I'm allowed to wear my face.
This is a much younger version of your face.
It is a much younger version
therefore
of my
better.
face.
Eating my dust.
One man who doesn't have a young face, but he does have a lot of face. It's Coleman.
I've got the face of a baby, thank you very much.
Have
look
you?
At my shiny bald head. Hi!
Yes, but look at the terrifying beard.
Yeah, not many babies with goatees.
No. It's not a goatee. It's not a goatee. That's a beard.
No, it's a beard.
Beard.
That's not a goatee.
Okay.
He's not like Ming the Merciless. That's a goatee.
My statement's still true, though. There's not many babies with goatees.
No, this is true. I mean, you're not wrong, Tim. That is an actual fact. You know, statistically speaking, goatees are uncommon in babies.
Yeah.
It's true. I cannot deny that. Tim
but
actually getting a medical fact right.
What? Just to make it all Christmassy.
Yes.
Beard's fairly common with Father Christmases.
Yeah, but not baby Father Christmas.
True.
Do.
I mean, again, more facts coming right at you.
But we're getting on a weird tangent.
I mean, just think of that enough.
It's not like us.
That beard's not going to look pleasant on the way out, mate. It's what I'm saying. That's kind of why you wouldn't want a newly born Father Christmas with a beard.
Hey guys, I have a suggestion.
What?
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Shall
we not talk about this anymore?
Stop talking about beards.
All right, okay.
Babies
We're now making. I can
beards.
guarantee next time you see Coleman, we've terrified him so much he's just going to be clean shaven. He's going to be like podcasting with an egg. We've shaved all of his bodily hair off.
For those who don't know what we do at this time of year, we're away, so we record the next 4 episodes. They all go out, and we pretend that we're doing them at this moment in time. So right now, this should be out on the 20th of December. I believe I'm at work as we're speaking. And hope you're all getting ready for your Merry Christmas. But we like to do some special episodes to kind of make sure you're not left high and dry without a BRB UK to entertain you.
I've been never, and to quote Chandler Bing, I've never been lower and wetter, Coleman, so thank you.
Whoa.
Shall we do a great British debate?
Do you know what? I absolutely flipping love a great British debate. That's what I want right here, right now. Slap me up with it. Takes me right back.
British debate. I couldn't remember if that was the right theme for a minute.
All I need is a tiny Scotsman, and I'm in my happy place.
Hello.
That's
I'm at the
a
newspaper.
That's just a creepy Scotsman. I'm not going to lie.
I like to see my growler.
My growler. It's like I got a wee goat in it too.
Aye.
Yes.
The great British
That's
debate.
That's a very specific topiary if we're talking about... Anyway, never mind.
If you don't know, back in the good old days of
that sausage got a goatee.
Back in the good old days of SG UK, when I was just a humble listener and not on the show itself, these fine chaps used to do a debate where each person would pick a topic and the others would have to then debate the topic. And it would be done weekly, and it was an integral part of SG UK. And then as it went into BRB UK, I feel that went missing, much to the chagrin of many a fan like myself. So when I came on the show, one of my first orders of business was I need to bring back Great British Debate somewhere, somehow.
I miss
and
Great
I've tried
British
a few
Debate.
times. Yeah, we do it like a yearly or bi-yearly thing now. So I think I like that we have a Great British Debate special rather than we just kind of crowbar it in at the end of each show.
I kind of miss the forced comedy because I always find that's where we excelled. Everyone
Forced is the
knew.
word. Comedy
Yeah.
is not.
You will find it funny. You will. I kind of quite like it. I kind of like the absurdity that used to come out of it as we were scraping the bottom of the comedy barrel.
I have a question because I forgot to check. Who
Yes.
was it last year? Because I don't think it was me for once.
I think it was me.
I think it might be
remember.
me.
I thought it was
Oh.
me. So
Maybe it was a tie.
Fight. There's only one way to settle this. Shoot
Another
to the
one.
death.
Again. More Great British Debate.
Last year was a write-off. We'll do it again.
All right. Okay.
Cool. Who's
Right.
going first?
I think Tim's got the first question.
I got the
Tim's
first
going
topic, so I'll throw both of you under the bus. And this
Cool.
is the topic is AAA game development is unsustainable. That's it, basically.
Hmm.
No extra.
Wow,
wordage
that's a
required.
lighten the mood up, Tim. Thanks for that, mate.
Yeah. Basically, it's the death of video games. So arguing that AAA game development is unsustainable is Dan, and
That's the
arguing
far less funny one.
yeah, that it isn't unsustainable will be Coleman.
I was hoping that'd be the case.
So we'll throw Dan in first. Dan, when you're ready, you have 30 seconds to argue why AAA game development is unsustainable.
Am I getting music or 30 seconds?
I don't know. That's up to Coleman.
Well, there's a delay to the music on your side, so you might as well just start and I'll play the music.
All right. Okay. So, AAA game development is unsustainable for many, many reasons. Not only for the people involved in it, because it incentivizes a mad dash to the line and making sure that every minute you spend is in cultivating AAA games rather than actually making yourself a decent human being, being good to those around you. So for that reason, it's unsustainable. But it is also unsustainable because it makes a risk-averse game industry who are always chasing the safety of AAA games is unsustainable for the industry as a whole. It's not going to make better games. It's going to make people play safe and make us miserable as consumers. Thank you very much.
Oh.
I surprised you with going serious with my points.
Yeah. And didn't mention Concord or Ubisoft or anything interesting.
I'm just sticking to the facts. Sticking to the facts.
Okay.
There's low-hanging French fruit everywhere, but I declined. I said no, le pamplemousse, non le pamplemousse. Je suis Dan. Je n'aime pas le pamplemousse.
For as much as I'm for AAA, I feel this is going to be an easier one to argue against.
Yep, quite possibly.
Yeah.
Coleman,
We'll
you
see.
have 30 seconds to make your case. Please do so
Bosh.
now.
If you want to know about how sustainable AAA is to the game development industry, it's like trying to fill a bathtub with the plug not actually in the tub at all, and the water's just draining out the bottom, because that's what's happening to the money they're getting with big AAA games. It means investors, it means all this money pumped into it, and then it means delays. You're rushing, you're crunching, you're working your staff to the bone, you're trying to get the jobs out. Look what happened to the launch of Cyberpunk 2077. What promised to be a good game, ruined in the launch. I feel I could have done it in a minute.
Yeah. But you were supposed to be arguing that it was sustainable, Coleman.
Oh, I thought it wasn't sustainable.
No, I didn't.
I thought I was
Wasn't
arguing
sustainable,
against.
mate.
Well, you did a
Oh.
very good job of convincing me that Dan is right.
Yay! Coleman can't read. Let's do a little victory dance.
Whoops. I was setting everything up and I thought I was arguing a different side.
You twat it.
It's hard running the board.
As you were saying that, I was like, how is Coleman going to
Yeah.
argue that
He's going
drilling
to have to
people
pivot
into the
hard
ground?
in the last 10 seconds. And then
Yeah.
I
How's it gonna turn
misunderstood the
this round?
assignment and I
Yes.
failed spectacularly.
Well
Yeah.
done.
you have
Well
failed.
done.
Well, there
to
goes my
see.
win this year.
Okay, it's all right. You can
loss
claw
in
it
a
back, Coleman.
row.
You can claw it back. You can claw
I
it back.
cannot.
It's fine because I'm
Come
up
back,
next with a
come back.
Go
I'm
on.
back with a fantastic question for you. All right, so we all have missions in games, right? Missions.
Mhm.
I do.
There's loads of missions. There's loads of great mission types. But the
Ooh, I love
one
a mission.
that may or may not stand head and shoulders above the rest is the veritable escort mission. So I would like you to debate either the escort missions are the best kind of missions, and Tim, you will be arguing that.
So
And
what you're saying,
Coleman.
Dan, is we both shouldn't be arguing the same thing, is what you're saying.
Yes,
basically.
is what he's saying.
So you're
Yes,
saying I'm
So
against.
in a debate, we should have
escort
differing
missions.
opinions,
Yes,
basically. Yeah,
exactly. So,
Right,
Tim,
okay.
to
What
be
you're saying
clear,
is these
Coleman,
cows are small.
yeah, and
these
those other ones
cows are far away.
Okay, so arguing, and I'll make
Yeah.
this clear for you, Coleman,
Yeah.
that escort
Yep.
missions are the best kind of missions is Tim, okay?
Okay.
Which means you, Coleman, and do you
Are
want to do a
arguing
little
that
dry
they're
run
the
of what
best.
you're arguing?
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
So you're arguing that escort missions are not the best kind of missions. All
They're
right.
the best kind of missions. I
No,
got
no,
you. Loud and clear.
they are not the
Loud
best
and clear,
kind of missions.
boss. No worries, doctor.
You're arguing yes is no is Coleman. All
I
right, so
argued correctly on opposite day.
yeah. Unfortunately, that's next Thursday, mate. Sorry, buddy.
Bizarro
Yeah,
Great
too
British
early.
debate.
So I'm getting a separate timer of my own, is what I'm doing.
Oh.
Yeah, I should probably
How
set up
very
a time.
efficient.
I realised that as I was doing it.
That's what I'm going to do. Stopwatch. Right. Okay. So, Tim, you are
Yes.
arguing escort missions are the best kind of
Are
missions.
the bestest missions.
And you have 30 seconds to argue that point of view from now.
Escort missions are the best type of missions. They're some of the most memorable missions in games. So, bad escort missions are bad because they're bad. Any bad mission is bad, but a good mission is good. And if you make a good escort mission good, it'll be good. Like, it's not the case of just inherently bad. It's whether good ones are good, bad ones are bad, and they can be very good. Like, you can have things. You just need to have, like, non-fail states and well-designed escort missions, and then they can be very good, fun missions.
What is happening?
Oh, Lord. Oh, you are so big.
What?
Gosh,
is
we're all
happening?
frightfully impressed.
Jesus Christ. And basically, so, Tim, the crux of your argument is that good things are good, bad things are bad.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
right.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Or bad.
Right.
Can't argue
Who
with
could
that.
I think, apart from you just not really paying attention to the question I asked you, yeah, sure, right. I can't argue that good is good and bad is bad.
Yeah.
If I've got this assignment right, I can argue with that.
Yes, that you have got that right for a change.
To be
right.
fair, that's not what you did in literally the last chance you got to show whether you do or do
Well,
not.
I've just
grasp
got to
that
argue
concept.
that escort missions are good. How hard is
Yeah.
that?
No, damn it, Coleman.
Not the bad
All
ones,
right.
though, Coleman. The bad
Okay,
ones
Coleman.
are
Can
bad.
I go?
You
Yeah.
are arguing that escort missions are not the best missions.
Oh, yes.
All right. So you have 30 seconds starting from now.
Of course, escort missions are the good missions in crazy person logic. No, they are terrible. Let me remind you of a little video game called Resident Evil 4. Okay, they improved a lot of the escort missions in the later version, the remake that came out this year. The previous version, the original version. You really dumb AI, and you're trying to cart that character around. You get so much as a scratch. You get a bushel of your health herbs thrown at you to try and heal you. That's why when The Last of Us came out, Ellie was indestructible. They're
Excellent.
dumb.
That whole game's an escort mission.
You're an escort mission.
Your face is an escort mission. But do you know what,
Yeah.
Coleman? Because
Yeah?
Tim didn't only tangentially argued.
Good things are good, bad things are
It was
bad.
literally, Tim was like, good is good, bad is bad, escort
Yeah.
missions. That's pretty much what Tim said. So, Coleman, congratulations, you've clawed it back.
Woo!
Well done.
Yay!
So it's now 1 to me,
Default.
1 to Coleman. Now, Tim, you could make this a
Tie it all
draw,
up.
but you could make this a draw by not being a moron.
It's not going to work then, is it really?
Give it a go.
Okay,
Might as
ready
well
for
hand
my,
Dan victory now.
get ready for my debate question.
Okay.
All right.
So, from many poor reviews of Star Wars or Outlaws this year to potentially being bought out by Tencent, it's safe to say Ubisoft have seen their fair bit of turmoil this year. But with that
What?
said, is Skull and Bones, the first quadruple A game, the greatest game of 2024? Arguing yes is Dan. Arguing no is Tim. And Tim, if you say good game good, bad game bad, I'm going to come over there and hit you in Minecraft.
All right.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we ready?
Tell me-
Strap
Are you
in,
ready,
mate.
Dan? Are you ready?
Strap in.
Okay. When you're ready, Dan.
Well, Okay, we've had before AAA games. We've already established loads are unsustainable. But do you know what is sustainable? Adding another mother flipping A. That's right, that's the first 4th A game. 4 A's in Skull and Bones. In a game, because it uses an ampersand, doesn't even have an A in the title. That's how many A's it put into its quality. It didn't even use an A in the title of it. So that's right, it's the first quadruple A game, therefore better than all the AAA games. That's what the wrestling industry had. But it's got one more. It's the best. Also, pirates. Thank you.
I was wondering when you're going to get to the actual game itself.
No, that's completely superfluous.
I mean,
That's completely
to be fair,
superfluous.
Pirates
Silly me.
is a strong argument with Coleman,
Yeah.
so you may have won him over with that. So
Yarr. Tim, do ye be ready to take your go?
Suck it. Hibs.
no,
Arguing against Skull and Bones be
was
Poop
that
Deck Master
accent?
Tim. Skull and Bones.
Ooh.
Ubisoft.
You are skirting smice on with that accent, mate. Just
You
gonna say.
ubiquitous software there, me lad. Tim, lad. Are you ready?
Jesus.
In your own time. In your own time.
okay.
If anyone
No,
wants me,
just
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Skull and Bones took like 11 years to make. Did not live up to the quadruple A thing. That was a complete marketing lie. It was the whole game was a scam. It's not even the best pirate game made by Ubisoft. It wasn't even the best Ubisoft game of this year. In summary, good game's good, bad game's bad. But like, this was a terrible game. It's beyond bad. It's so bad, it's absolutely not even worth talking about. There you go.
Oh, Tim.
I mean, he did actually. It was a pretty good argument, I thought.
Yeah.
What, you mean better than it put so many A's into the quality of its game, it even used an ampersand instead of an and with an A in it.
There was
Wasn't a good
more
argument.
thought. There was more thought into the argument of Tim's game than the development of Skull and Bones.
That's
Boom.
true. He's got you there.
Tim wins.
Woo!
So what we're saying,
Tie.
so in conclusion, there was no point to any of this.
But this is good
What?
because BRB UK can help teach Americans about the beauty of a tie because they don't really understand draws. So
No, the president wears them all the time.
He doesn't wear pants,
Mm.
but he does wear a tie.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
fairly sure Donald Trump doesn't actually wear pants. It's like a big old nappy situation. I think we've established that.
that's possibly true.
Yeah, not like American
Wow.
pants, like British pants. The
Wow.
proper Great British pants.
British
Scandalous,
pants.
if true.
Good
Great
old
British pants. With a slightly off yellow stain at the front. The greatest British
This
pants.
is great British pants at its worst. But yeah.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone.
And to all a good night.
Well, I can confirm that was at least 22 minutes of utter drivel that we've managed to waste
Tim-
everyone's time with.
How does it feel to be the 2024 champion of the greatest
He's not
greatest
the bloody
British
champion. We
debate?
all tied.
Well, if we all
Wait.
tied and I was champion last year, which I think I was,
No, you
then I continue to hold the title.
no, you don't. No one wins the title.
No
this
one
year.
defeated
All right,
me this
okay.
year.
Triple champion. Our reign will be swift and malevolent.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Trumpian of you.
Benevolent.
Benevolent or malevolent?
Both. Little
I
from
thought you
column A,
said
little from
malevolent,
column
which
B.
is why I said Trump.
I think I got my tongue stuck behind my teeth looking for stuff.
To be fair, if Trump brings his
No.
tariffs in, we might not be able to afford to deliver the Great British Debate to America next year. So, you know.
No, it's okay. I'm
Oh,
with
it's all right. You know,
when
if they
it
had to pay an import tax 20%, we cost nothing. So 20% of nothing is nothing. So we're good.
Good maths.
We're all
there,
fine.
Dan.
We're all fine. We don't have like any free range internet
Saved
that we're
by
piping their way.
maths.
It's fine. All
I think
is
we
good.
should go away and come back again next week for another fantastic installment of we've recorded these all in one hit and put them all out week by week.
God
That
damn it.
sounds
I mean,
like a
BRB
terrible
UK.
idea. Let's do it.
Jesus. Thanks for spoiling the magic, Coleman. I'm just going to exhort people to enjoy their Christmas or miscellaneous festive period of their choosing. But no, you had to go and ruin ruin it and tell them we recorded all 4 of these back to back, and by the end of it, we're going to be so grumpy with each other, we're not going to want a Christmas ever again.
I think
Have
you
a crazy
find if
Kwanzaa,
you
guys.
record 4 episodes at once, that is a way to guarantee quadruple A quality.
Much like Skull and Bones.
Yes. This is the
We're
Skull and Bones
on the same level of
podcast.
quality as Skull and Bones.
Arr.
Wow.
Arr.
Well,
Yarr.
on that note, I think it probably is
Damn
time
lad.
to wish everybody a happy Christmas, happy holidays, or whatever you do.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to us. There's going to be a couple of more episodes, or at least one more before the end of the year. So keep an eye out for that. But and if you're listening to us after Christmas, hope you had a good one. If you're listening to us before, hope you're about to have a lovely one. Much love to
Turkey Day.
your friends and family and everyone in between. Be nice to each other. Don't be a dick. And all it really reminds us to do in that spirit is to, me and Coleman and Tim are going to be nice to each other for a bit. Tim, you did a bang-on okay job this year. Well done.
Thanks.
Coleman, you're actually a legend, so we'll let you off.
Yeah.
But
Yay.
Tim,
You did some good editing stuff. all
Very
year round.
Editing stuff.
a distinctly okay job from you, Tim. Well done.
That's what I'm here for. Distinctly okayness.
Distinct okayness. And on that note, all that's really left for us to do is to remind you that I've been Dan.
I might have been decidedly average.
I have been the triple winner of the Great British Debate. I'll put it on my bio.
I think you have.
Put it on my CV.
All right,
Are you
we'll
proud
do
of
that.
me
Let us
now,
know how
Dad?
that
You're a
works out
third
for
of
you.
a winner.
So, until next time, dear listeners, toodle bye.
You and your ears are quite welcome.
For the podcasting goodness that you just heard.
Why not roll on over
To BigRedBarrel.com.
for more podcasts?
News, reviews, and videos from the biggest, reddest site on the internet. BigRedBarrel.com.
And then if you you don't whip the dog, but you crack your whip and it scares the dog and he goes submissive. So you don't have to deal with the dog, just so you know.
What if I want to whip a dog?
Can't, no.
You
You're a bad
wouldn't
Coleman.
whip a dog, Coleman.